Hey everybody, Jonathan Mayer here, and I'm back with another unboxing, but this time we have our quarterly All Elite crate. This is our All Elite crate for October 2023, and as referenced, today is Tuesday, October 10th. A big Tuesday in the wrestling world. We've got a couple big wrestling shows going on tonight. If this is the first one of my videos you've ever stumbled across, thank you so much. I'd love if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, threw a like on this video, threw a comment on this video, maybe comment on what your favorite item was. But if this is like your 50th video of mine that you've watched, or my 55th or whatever it is by now, thank you so much. You know, I really get a lot of enjoyment out of doing these videos, and I hope you get some enjoyment out of watching them. So let's go ahead and bust into this crate, because that's why you're here. This is a mystery crate with our All Elite crate. They are quarterly, not monthly like our pro wrestling crates that you may have seen. You know, that's going to switch up a little bit in the future, but the All Elite crate is going to stay quarterly, so it's 4 times a year. It's all Elite wrestlers in here, which would make sense. Also put out by Pro Wrestling Tees, you know, who runs Shop AEW. So they do give us a heads up of the type of wrestlers that are going to make up the items. Very similar to our Pro Wrestling crate on the type of items that we're going to get, with just a couple switch ups. So, you know, every quarter we're going to get 2 t-shirts. We're going to get a micro brawler, a lapel pin, and a signed 8x10. We know we're going to get those things. Then there's going to be usually a few other items as well. But with that micro brawler and lapel pin, there's always a chance at a chase version, you know, which is more sought after because there's not as many of them. These All Elite crates, they also have a chance at the golden ticket. There's been some talk about, you know, we haven't seen too many winners of those. I know we did see one for sure, but if anybody's winning those golden tickets out of this, post it, you know, in the different groups so we can see it. But this quarter, these are the wrestlers that are going to make up those items. So we're going to get something from Brody King, Saraya, Billy Gunn, Bullet Club Gold, MJF, John Moxley, Chris Statlander, The Acclaimed, and Darby Allin. I've avoided spoilers for the most part. I think I may have seen the micro brawler. We'll see. It was a cool one if it was right. I've also heard there's some other micro brawler type item that's in here that's new. So we'll see what that is. But I don't know exactly what's in here, but I've heard good talk. Let's crack into it. So we will crack the tape here, if I can get in there, and see what we got. Okay, first things first is we have our card. It's going to go over the contents of the box. We don't want to look at that first because we don't want to be spoiled before we pull them out. But let's see what we've got here. First off, we have a light blue shirt. All the shirts that are not black. Now, the black one's super soft as well, but the non-black ones seem like they're always extra soft. I really like this shirt. It says, "Everyone loves The Acclaimed." It's got kind of like a boombox on there. So that's cool, like that. Next up, we have our next shirt. It's a black shirt, pretty common with wrestling shirts. And let's see who we've got here. Okay, so I did hear that there was maybe a shirt in here that somebody wasn't quite sure who it was. We have this shirt, which at first glance I thought maybe that was like Chris Statlander. Second glance, I'm thinking that's Saraya. The third glance, I don't know who that is. So we'll see what our sheet tells us at the end. Kind of a spooky looking shirt, good for a spooky season here, October. Okay, next up, we have, I do see the micro brawler, and it's the one that I was thinking it was, but it's pretty cool. I'm going to go with a sticker. We have Chris Statlander. Now, I've never had any interactions with Chris Statlander, but she is a friend of a good friend of mine. Seems like a pretty awesome person. All right. Next up, we have my friend Dak. I don't know if he got the crate this month. If he didn't, or this quarter, if he didn't, he's going to be wanting to get a copy of this, but I don't know if I'm going to give it up. It's Double or Nothing. So it's like the DVD of the whole show of Double or Nothing from 2020. Two-disc set. That's very cool. Next up here, I'm going to go ahead and grab the micro brawler. It is the brawler that I thought it might be. It says Billy Gunn, and then in the parentheses there it says Daddy Ass. So that is very cool. That'll go along with our acclaimed micro brawlers that we have. You know, on the back of these AEW ones, they have a little bit different card, not the cutout card, but kind of a bio card there. This resealable packaging. We'll circle back around and we'll take a look at that. Okay, next up, I think this is the one that people were talking about that was a different type of micro brawler item. And it's in a package. It says Micro Brawler Minis. So they almost, I mean, it feels like a hard piece in there. We're going to open that up when we circle back around. It shows on the back there that there's like 13 different people that you could get. Sting with the gold bat. It's like an ultra rare one. Ultra rare. So that's very cool. That's neat. We still have a few more. We have a card here that's talking about these Micro Brawler Minis. It says, you're the first to receive the brand new Mystery Micro Brawler Minis Series 1. I'm just going to go over that series real quick here with you because I'm sure this is going to be a popular thing people are talking about. We have Jon Moxley. He's a 1 of 20. Adam Cole's 1 out of 10. Hikaru Shida, 1 out of 10. Darby Allin, 1 out of 20. Orange Cassidy's 1 out of 20. Very Evil Danhausen is 1 out of 20. There's a Very Evil Danhausen Chase with a red face. He's 1 out of 100. There's an MJF that's 1 out of 40. A Britt Baker that's 1 out of 10. A Chase Britt Baker, 1 out of 100. A Jericho that's 1 out of 10. Sting with Bat that's 1 out of 10. And then there's that gold Sting with Bat that there's only one made, period. That's pretty awesome. So we're going to open that thing up in a second here and see what we've got. But we have a few more things. Next, we have our lapel pin, and it is Bullet Club Gold. I like that pen. That's neat. A lot of stuff in this crate. A lot of stuff in here. A few more items. Next up, we got this one other time before, I think, with Papa Shango. We have a Darby Allin makeup kit. Now, maybe a lot of people will say, what am I going to do with the Darby Allin makeup kit? Well, you can make up your face, I guess. But it's just kind of a fun throw-in item. I mean, all these other items make up for the cost of the crate, which is around $40 or so, I think. We have our Darby Allin makeup kit. So there you go. All right. I think we've got a poster and then our 8x10 left here. And these All Elite crates, we've always gotten one of these posters. I've got most of them hung up out in my garage. I've got 1 or 2 of them here in this room. But they're from our different events. I haven't really outlined that, but this crate is probably based on, I guess, Double or Nothing, because we got that Double or Nothing DVD. Although maybe not. I don't know. Maybe they've gone away from that. Because here's a Full Gear poster that we've got Moxley and MJF. So I will hang that out in the garage with my others. It'll look good out there. Moxley's on quite a few of the posters. I think MJF, this might be the first one that he's on. Okay, last but not least, we've got our signed 8x10 here. I always say process of elimination. Maybe you can figure out who this is, but we've gone through a lot of people, so it's hard to get to that point. I do know that it seems like over a year ago, a friend of mine was with somebody when they were in, for one, this seems sealed, by the way. It's like actually sealed. Do I have a golden ticket? Is that why it's sealed? But no, a friend of mine, Scrump, helping out a friend of his, signed some autographs. Seemed like a long time ago. And I think maybe that's who we got here. It's legit like sealed, like they've never been like that before. Which is kind of weird. But maybe it's because it seemed like it was over a year ago that these were signed and got sealed up. Yes, we've got Brody King. Shout out Scrump if you were there when these were signed. It's kind of hard to see Brody's signature there. It's kind of on the bottom of his coat. Brody King from the House of Black. Okay, let's circle back around here, and then we're going to open up that mystery mini because I'm very curious what that is. So we have our Brody King 8x10 autograph here. We have our poster that this quarter had MJF and Moxley on it from Full Gear. That was from Full Gear 2022. We're going to go ahead and just grab the shirts here because I want to end up on that mystery mini. We have this shirt that I believe is Saraya. kind of hard to make out there. We'll see when we read our card. We have our awesome shirt, which is light blue, the Acclaim. Everybody loves the Acclaimed. We have our Darby Allin makeup kit, our Bullet Club gold lapel pin. Lots of stuff in here, guys. Guys and girls, we have Chris Statlander sticker. The little advertisement for the Micro Brawler minis, mystery minis. Our Double or Nothing DVD. And then here is our Micro Brawler, which is usually the star of the show, but I think that mini might be this time. I wonder if we'll get those every quarter now. We're going to go ahead and open this up so we can pull it back here. It's actually already kind of off of there. Pull that right out. It's resealable packaging. And there we go. We got Billy Gunn, a.k.a. Daddy Ass. So he'll go right in between those Acclaimed Micro Brawlers that we have. They can do their little scissor action there. And then let's go last but not least, our Micro Brawler Mini. Now, I read through all those odds earlier of what we could have. Let's see which one that we get. What if we got that one, the one only made gold Sting? We didn't get that one, I can tell you that. We got Chris Jericho. So it's actually just like a Micro Brawler, maybe a little bit harder because it's so small. But it's just smaller than a Micro Brawler. Like here's a Micro Brawler, and that's a Micro Brawler Mini. So we got Chris Jericho there. He was 1 out of 10. So 1 out of 10 is going to get this Jericho. It'll be interesting to see who gets what. So thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Throw a like on this, comment, and we'll see you again here next month for a Pro Wrestling Crate. Peace. Hey guys and gals, I am back. I messed up a couple things. I'm not really good at editing, but I think I can probably pop this in at the end. 2 things. One, that golden ticket I was talking about, I didn't really explain it. That's, you have a chance to get 2 tickets, front row tickets to any edition of Dynamite that you want. So that's that golden ticket. But then I also said I was going to read over the card so we could figure out what that one shirt was that we're pretty sure is Saraya. So here's that card. And here are the items that are in the box. We've got the Acclaim t-shirt is called Boombox. The Saraya shirt is called Voodoo Heart. The Micro Brawler from Daddy Ass. Our Darby Allin face paint. Our MJF versus Jon Moxley full gear poster. Brody King autograph. Bullet Club gold lapel pin. Blind Mini Brawlers Series 1. Chris Statlander sticker. And then there's a code there to get 10% off your next order. So there you go. Peace. Bye.